Advanced Financial Modeling, Topic 10, Learning Objective number 3. We're going to compute the NPV, IRR, and payback of our condo investment. So let's start off with the payback period. Remember, payback period is the number of years it takes to break even. It's the first non-negative cumulative cash flow. And as an investment rule, what you would say is I would accept any project in which its actual payback period is less than any required payback period. So say we specify that we want to be paid back within 8 years, and we would go ahead and compute it. And if it's less than 8 years, you would accept. So let's go ahead and look for the condo. So for the condo, I'll go to the spreadsheet. And what we see here is the cumulative. I have a calculation here for free cash flows, FCFFs, cumulative free cash flows. The year they turn positive is year 10. So you can say the payback is 10 years. And then if I look at the cumulative FCFEs, you pay $200,000 today, and looks like you don't break even till year 10. So the payback period for both FCFEs and FCFFs are 10 years. Then we'll go to NPV. What if we assume that the discount rate for NPV is 10%? So that's how you discount future cash flows back to the present. You would calculate the NPV, and I'll just put in 10%, comma, and I put in the future FCFEs, and then I'd have to add back that current outlay. Make sure you don't use cumulative, and you can see there that your NPV is minus $265,000. If I do the same formula, I'm actually going to anchor all that, copy, paste, and then that allows me to drag this formula down. Doing the NPV of FCFFs, and you can see it's minus $88,000. Now the decision rule, or the investment rule for NPV, was you'd accept any project with a positive NPV. But you can see here that both of them have a negative NPV. So if indeed your discount rate is 10%, this is saying reject, do not purchase the condo. And then IRR, we just do an IRR function on the actual unlevered and levered cash flows, and I get 3.68, and I can do an IRR of the levered free cash flows, and I get 4.36. And you can see, again, I'd have to specify what minimum rate of return I would require, and what if I use 10%. If I said I want to get at least a 10% return, and the IRRs are 3 and 4%, I would say do not accept the project. However, this story's not been fully written yet, because in future topics and your assignment, we need to incorporate a few other things to this project, namely personal value use of the condo. When the condo is not being rented, you're going to get value from its use, and you'll have savings from not using Airbnb. So we're going to have to recalculate this once we incorporate that. And also, we do need a better discount rate or minimum IRR hurdle rate. So we're going to look at, well, what rate of return should we demand on a real estate investment in Aruba? So that's going to be where we go in future topics.